Okay, so I'm going to attempt to sharpen my Cold Steel ProLite. Very good knife. I think one of the best bang for your buck knives you could get. It's like $22. At least when I bought it, it was. And I am going to dull it, and then I'm going to try to sharpen it. I'm using the Worksharp guided sharpening system, which I find to be also a great bang for your buck. This is very dull. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay, so we have different angles that we could use. 17 degrees is for a more slicey, but potentially more delicate edge. As you can see, just flip them around. Oop, there. And the 20 degree is for a little bit of a tougher, more robust edge. So basically what you do is you just set it on this angle piece and you push through. And you push through. The key is consistency. Right now I'm using a coarse stone. I'm not exactly sure what grit it is. I could do this maybe 20 times per side. You could alternate each time if you want. Each time you want to check and feel the blade. You're trying to feel a burr. It means there's a wire line that goes across. And every time you just try to knock it down. Looks pretty decent right now. Feels better. Nope. Not yet. Put it flat up. Against that ramp. Just try to keep that angle. Try not to apply too much pressure down. Just enough to keep it at that angle. Three, 4, 5. You can see, I don't know if you can see, You can see how that line is the same depth, width, length, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what you're looking for. Doesn't matter what the original angle is. If you watch other videos, some people tell you try to keep the factory edge, the factory angle. Honestly, doesn't matter because it's just steel. And what we're doing right now is literally cutting steel away from the blade. So you could reprofile it, you could shape it, you could do whatever you like with it. If you want a steeper angle, oh, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So once I get that, once I get a nice uniform slice like that, I'll go from the coarse and I'll go to the fine. Some people use oil. Some people might throw a little WD-40 on here. Makes a nice little slurry. It makes it go a little more easy. So I'm going to go, at this point, when I go with the fine, I like to just alternate. So I start on this side. And then I'll go on this side. And just keep doing this. Not too much pressure. The trick always is consistency with your angle, with your pressure. I haven't even been counting, but I know it's roughly 8 paces each side. 10, maybe, I don't know. The finer you get with the stones, the longer you want to do it. And the less pressure you want to put on it. Now this blade steel is pretty soft. It's German 4116. It's a decent steel. It'll hold an edge for a while, but not a super steel or anything. What's good about it though is you don't really need any. I could probably sharpen this on the bottom of a coffee mug if I had to. This system I'm using right here, this Work Sharp, it's a pretty basic system, but I could sharpen some super steels, very hard steels. It'll take me longer, but I could get them hair shaving sharp. Maximet is probably the hardest steel I have, and I sharpened. I have a Spyderco Para 3 in it. I sharpened it yesterday, and it could cut phone book paper. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that is very thin, and that is not easy stuff to slice through. And then I'll just go quick. Quick and light at the end. And then eventually I'm going to strop this. I have a leather strap with, again, one side is a coarser, more coarse leather. The other side is very smooth. And I'll go ahead and do that after this. But I'm looking at my edge. It looks pretty consistent. Well, I gotta check this side. Let me check this side. Yeah, it looks pretty consistent height-wise, meaning from where it actually cuts to where it's actually sharpened to. That means the angle is very consistent. This is a new phone. I'm sorry, I don't even know if you've seen any of this. That's the paper, that's not the knife. I'd say that's a pretty usable edge. Serviceable. And, yeah. Gotta go strop it now. And, it's gonna be beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.